The Atlanta Hawks are rolling, and Trae Young hasn't played in their last 8 games, and they are 6-2. Um, Pretty good. Now Trae Young has been rumored to be moved for a while. A while is all I will say. And the past couple seasons, he has not shot great, especially this season start. He has not been great at all, but he has did not shot great. I mean, 34% right now is 19%. So his value might not be as high as it typically is. Not even 8 assists per game, 18 points. Again, the season is still, barely started, but we're done with that. We're done with Trae Young. It is also rumored that they are shopping Porzingis, so we are going to do that as well. I do have a trade destination in mind, and we are going to go and honestly get right into that as soon as we can. Um, and yeah, this is the first episode of a long series, and we did the start from today thing. Technically, it's not really very accurate because I'm recording this the night of the 16th and stuff, where I just went to my first Celtics game in about 3 years, and it was fire. Clippers game was crazy. Harden almost came back after having a not so good first 3 quarters, but anyways, let's go see what that trade is. Now, if you're asking me, I've wanted to see Bam on a different team for a little while now. And this team is always trying to buy. They haven't had Tyler Hero for the first part of the season at all. And Norman Powell is probably playing amazing. Yeah, he is playing amazing. Bam Adebayo, not too bad. Not getting any blocks to start the year. Um, but if we could have Dyson Daniels, Norman Powell, Reese Shea, Jalen Johnson, and Bam, I would feel very good about that. Um, Porzingis, I would do it straight up. Porzingis is he's on a 1 year deal. You don't got to bring him back. He could start again alongside Kalel Ware, which we will do for them if they accept. And then you have Trae Young, Tyler Hero, one of these two, Porzingis and Kalel Ware. Does it make too much sense? Not necessarily, but they're getting off some money. Um, Norman Powell. Is it really just 1 year for Norman Powell? Okay, it is. Trae Young's got a player option, which they'll need to figure out. But Porzingis is a 1 year deal, and but Bam is making a lot of money, a lot. So we're getting off that for them. 2 for 2. They want Nikhil for. Oh my god. So hold on, that would give us. We do need a backup point guard. That would give us. So that sorry, hold on. That would give us Dyson Daniels, Davion Mitchell, Norman Powell. We will make Luke Kennard a 2. Um, and we still get to keep a Kongwu. They're not asking for a first. He's not on a bad deal. I mean, and he's having a good season. That's what kind of sucks about it. Davion Mitchell's on a 2 year deal. I would prefer to not do this, and I would give up. Um, oh my god, I don't think we have any of these picks. If I'm being honest, I'll give up seconds. Honestly, can I give you like? I give you him, I guess. Oops, and you can also give me Davion Mitchell, and instead I'll give you our 2030 pick. I don't want Nikhil. I don't want you to have Nikhil. Is there? You can have my 2029 instead. It's closer. Kasparis Yakachonis. That's just not even realistic. Okay, swap best with Pelicans, Bucks. So I want that one. Swap best with Timberwolves and Cavs. This hypothetically would not be a good pick. Dog. It weakens you too much at your power forward. Okay. All right. So Porzingis is now a four. Um, we can find point guard play. Just take this. You're set at point. Oh my God. Forgot that he. I mean, yeah, you're right. Because he should be a two. That's what he is in real life. I do wonder though, what does like this and this do for us? We don't even have to. We won't even have to give up Porzingis. But see, I don't have a better spot for Porzingis. I'm not giving up Ace Newell, so I will 100% be doing that trade. Perfect. So that means that we would have put Bam back at the five, put Dyson at the one, and then we've got oops, no. Sorry. Why is Lucanar? Okay, whatever, that's fine. So let's see. Now the game plan will be so this. I like the starting five on paper. In real life, would this be like a real contending team? Probably not. But I think in 2K, I can make it work. We still keep Okongwu. We keep Nikhil. Luke Kennard would play for us. Guy would not. I don't know how you say it. I would want Ace and New to play for us instead. And can you really pass like that? I know that you kind of play point guard for them. No, I mean, it's fine for I guess the position, but for a guard, it's not great. What are you, Keen Wallace? You're probably gonna get the minutes. If I, yeah, you're probably just gonna get the minutes. Honestly, can I see? We'll just give it to Keen Wallace for now. I'm gonna adjust these minutes later on, anyways. But I really think that that's all that we do because that's a damn big trade to do. So give me a second. All right, so I set our rotation. Pretty much all our stars are getting like 32 minutes. That's really how it's 33, 31, whatever. We are going to be shopping for backup point guard play because Keen Wallace, again, 71 overall. I went to teams and I looked at teams that have a surplus of point guard play that I think could come available. And this is the list I kind of came up with. Again, nothing we're going to deal with right now, at least not today. But I guess Westbrook would be the first option, then Cole Anthony, then D'Lo, and Scottie Pippen, I guess. So we got that stuff done. Good. Touches, that's fine with me. Trae Young's not here anymore. Jalen Johnson, come on. You're not technically the highest overall, but come on, you're the highest overall. Dyson Daniels, you got to get this stuff up too, brother. I'm not gonna lie. Touches got to get up there because you're our point guard. Okongwu, why is everyone's shot tendency non-existent on this team? Risashe, it's actually not too bad. He is the first overall pick, so we are going to give him something. Luke Kennard, buddy, you should not be doing anything but shooting. Then Asa Newell again. Don't know if I like that many touches for you, but again, you will be a big part of this rotation. So that's good. So we got again Dyson Daniels, Keen Wallace for our rotation. I'm saying Norman Powell, Nikhil, Risa Shea, and Kennard. We got Jalen Johnson and Asa Newell. We got Bam and Okongwu. Now we do have a game here versus the Phoenix Suns. Do I think I want to play though? It's a very, very interesting question. Or do I just handle some other things first? I'm not too sure. I think we simcast. Let's simcast like the first half and see how the game's going. I should have probably, adjusted our focus a little bit. Maybe we'll play the whole fourth quarter. Okay, it's getting close anyway. Okay. So we're down 6. Oh, we're down 6. I think that's okay. Who's in? All the right people. Perfect. What's going on in the game? Book's got 22. Mark Williams got 15 and 7. Grayson Allen's got 10. All their bigs are doing okay, I guess. Jalen Green's struggling, but it's fine. We just don't like injuries over here. All right, perfect. Dyson Daniels got 13, 4, 3, and 3. We got Bam, who's got 12, 5, and 2, 12 for Powell, 10 and 8 for Jalen. So a lot of people doing a lot of different things, which is kind of what we like. All right, who we got ball? We've got ball. Perfect. Haven't played with a lot of these guys before. This is Ace and Newell. Okay, got to get used to some player models. So this is Keen Wallace in the corner. We'll just get a good old pick and roll. First bucket. There we go. Easy money. Good work, Ace and Newell. This is a game we could totally be winning. Or totally end up winning, I should say. Nikhil should probably be on Book, huh? Yeah, let's do that right now because we're not going to even. Let's see, Nikhil, on ball pressure, smother and smother. Okay. Perfect. All right. Keen Wallace hasn't done much this game, which is fine. I mean, it can kind of expected. I didn't realize how far they had sagged off Luke Kennard there. What are we doing? Is Keen Wallace not like a guy that can make plays? Is that what I'm realizing? Sorry, Kongwo. Sorry. I always mean to check that, but I sometimes forget to. Whoa, what is Book doing? Get that board. Good rebound, Newell. Run, Nikhil. Okay, that would have been okay. All right, let's can we at least get a little bit of motion, like floppy, something like that? Dylan Brooks did a decent job of. Yeah. Okay. Listen, first game for jitters. We're not gonna be good in the first game. Probably not the first couple games. Okay. Why is Nikhil not Booker? Oh man. Oh man. I don't think I have anybody here that can run a play for us. Man, I should have adjusted that. Mark Williams just being everywhere right now. That's okay. You also got to give Ace and Newell some shoes because we don't do generics on this team. Fight over. Good-ish, not really defense. Okay. All right. I don't think I've scored except for a free throw, but we've got the starters in. Finally. My God. Let's make sure Dyson Daniels is who's guarding. All right, I was gonna say Booker really hasn't missed since we've been here, but thankfully he just did. There we go, Jalen. Let's go. Come on. I don't even necessarily mind if we lose this game because it's first game with our guys, but that wasn't bad rotation. But Mark Williams killed us on the glass. And I haven't played a whole game, and we got all this stuff. I messed other things up and everything. So, why is there no plays being ran? That's what I just don't understand. Well, I figured it out. It's because I didn't have play calling on. Forgot that it sometimes doesn't do that stuff for you. Okay, bam. That wasn't great defense, but it's okay. It's okay. There we go. Now we're getting plays ran. What's the play? ISO. The play is to ISO. Dude, this is rough, bro. We get the first play we get's an ISO game? That's all I've been doing. Wow, finally we force a stop. Jeez, again, we're not gonna win. This is just kind of so you guys can one laugh at me and two maybe see a little bit of a preview of what the season could hold for us. But my God, man. And like we're just running a pick and roll. I don't want to run a pick. I can do that. I can run a pick and roll for myself. I want to play. My goodness. And Jalen Green's the best defender I've ever seen because he got the greatest contest ever. Again, now again, I know I'm not playing good, but like we gotta figure some shit out. There we go. Okay. Lisa Shea's got, of course, good defender on him. Even if they're not good defenders, they're going to be a good defender in 2K because that's how it works. Don't have a play, so what do you know? We're just going to do this. Risa Shea. Holy shit, dude. In his face. In his face. And nothing mattered. Nothing mattered at all. Right. So let me guess. I'm going to get to the spot and they're going to say ISO. No, they're going to give the ball to Jalen. Okay. Give it back to give it to like what the fuck is the point of passing it back and forth 12 times? I guess Jalen just being good. Thank God he's a force. I do like the advantages of having like an oversized point guard. Again, my point guards never need to be anything too crazy. Box out, good work. We've actually had a decent little stretch here. Or Jalen Johnson's kind of just been getting whatever he wants. Okay. All right. Foul. Again, if as long as we show a little bit of progress, that's all I really care about. Again, not going to win. Again, if you guys have watched my series in the past, I don't necessarily like my best overall being a center, and that's kind of what we have with Bam. But I mean, let's be real, Jalen Johnson's our best player, just because Bam is rated a little higher. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, Devin Booker is taking advantage of me while I've jumped in here. They just didn't set any picks, which is cool. And then when we do set the pick, we set an illegal one. What are we doing? All right. Well, we knew this wasn't going to be good. We are going to play a few games in the coming episodes. And if we literally can't win and can't like get points on the board, then I'm gonna have to switch to like real player percentage or whatever it's called. And yeah, it's because I suck at the game. I'm not how to say. I just have fun doing things like this. I've done series in the past, but I've got one on my main channel that I actually was able to finish. But this one we're going to be able to finish too. So yeah, I've got plans for this series, and I like this. We kind of had to do it by committee loss right there, which I feel like is going to be a lot of our wins, but I don't mind that. So we come back and we'll play the Pistons, which is good. Again, not a lot of people in great games, but nonetheless, we'll be all right. We got to figure Risa Shea is going to be the hardest player for sure. But thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, come back tomorrow for more. That's all.